nerds, it's Tiri. Welcome back to my show. The first topic I would like to touch on today is StarCraft II Heart of Swarm. Mere months from the release of StarCraft II's expansion, Heart of Swarm, Blizzard has released the opening cinematic, which I will link here for you guys to check out after you've watched this video. It's a great cinematic. It poses many questions and definitely gets those Heart of Swarm juices flowing. The questions that arose for me after watching this cinematic are, who is Sarah Kerrigan? And how did such an epic role in a game like StarCraft II get a name like Sarah? I'm curious as to what you guys are looking forward to most with StarCraft II Heart of Swarm, so definitely leave me your thoughts in the comments. Moving on to World of Warcraft stuff. Patch 5.2 brings us Mogu Charms of Fate, which work the same as Elder Charms of Good Fortune. The conversion in which you purchase them is the same, but they will be used in the newer content, such as Throne of Thunder and the new world bosses that they're bringing us with patch 5.2. You will still be using the Elder Charms of Good Fortune for Mogu Charm Vaults, Heart of Fear, Tears of Endless Spring, and Shaw of Anger. Oh, and Salissa's Warband. If you're having trouble or just feeling discouraged with your rep grinding in World of Warcraft, Miss Pandaria's reps, wowjuju has a really good rep calculator that they are doing a really good job of keeping up to date. They recently added in the new rep bonuses that you can obtain via Darkmoon Fair and tokens. So check out the rep calculator and you can figure out how many dailies and how long it will take you to get exalted with certain reps. The legendary with Rathian continues in patch 5.2. You need to earn exalted reputation with him by killing creatures around the Isle of the Thunder King, while also collecting 20 legendary drops from Throne of Thunder, similar to the way you got the Sigils of Wisdom and Sigils of Power. Once your faction progresses in the war effort far enough to unlock the Lighting Forge, then you can work towards getting your legendary Meta Gem. There are a few raid leading add-ons that I'd like to mention, some of which I've tried and loved, some of which I intend to try, but haven't taken the time. ORA 3 is a really good one, I hear, for auto invites. So you can auto invite your raid members. You can set it up so that if they whisper you invite, they get an invite. And certain ones, depending on their ranks, however you set it up, will get auto promoted to assist. And it also has a cooldown monitor. I'm curious about this one. So if you guys have tried it, let me know in the comments what you think of it. EnsidiaFails. It is supposed to track how your raiders are doing with certain boss mechanics. So you can see if you're not able to actually see it, you're too focused on things. I know when I'm leading raids, I'm calling things out. It will kind of give you an idea of who is failing a certain boss mechanic so that you can talk to them about it and help them improve. So that you're not just like, okay guys, do this better, to the whole group, because sometimes people don't realize that they're doing it wrong, or they don't want to admit they're doing it wrong and ask for help. And this way you can either call them out and raid if you feel like being a dick, or you can just whisper them and be like, hey, this is a tip for you. Maybe you could play better. Raid buff status, I shamefully admit that I use instead of just looking to see what buffs we have. It tells you exactly what buffs everyone in the raid has or is missing. And with one click of a button, you can say in raid chat, this is what needs to be done. This is what we're missing. So-and-so needs to eat. So-and-so needs to flask. And the priest needs to give out stamina. There are some really good add-ons you can get for your keybinding. There's grid, which you can use to heal. And you can use for your raid frames. You can use it for your abilities and binding them. I don't have a lot of experience with grid, but I have people that say they love it. I use Bartender. A lot of people have asked me while watching my stream, what add-ons are you using? Your UI is a trip. Bartender I absolutely love. It makes it really easy to set your keybinds. You go into a certain mode and you just click on what you want something to be and it becomes that. That's what I love about Bartender. If I get enough requests on this video in the comments to make a tutorial on how I set up my Bartender, I might actually do that. You should definitely check out Bartender and Grid if you want help binding your abilities and setting up your bars differently. It's very customizable. Both of them are. If you're interested in the Elder Scrolls beta, I will link in the description where you can sign up for that now. Well, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Leave me a comment in the comment section letting me know why you liked or disliked this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you Friday. I hope we raid. Come to my live stream at twitch.tv/Tirinei and we'll kill some shit and have some fun. And it'll be great. But until then, I hope you all have a great rest of the week, and I will see you guys soon. All right? Love you all. Bye-bye.